Ladies and gentlemen, Techlead has responded. Brace yourselves. He's gone full damage control, panic mode, including calling me racist for exposing his scam, and he literally doxed me in a post which he has now deleted. But we'll get into all of that. For now, let's back up and talk about his response video and explain, what is this situation? How did we get here? Well, I uploaded a video right here accusing Million Token, a coin Techlead created, of being a Ponzi coin that Techlead lied about and scammed his fans with for millions of dollars. Additionally, he said he put in $1 million of his own money.
I'm putting $1 million of my own money into this to get it started.
But now admits that isn't true.
And to clarify, okay, when I started the project, I bootstrapped with 50,000 USD coins paired to 50,000 million tokens.
But despite that lie, Techlead seems to be doubling down, because on Sunday, he responded with a video that frankly is unbelievable. It's called, "I'm so sorry, I'm going to jail as a millionaire." Let's take a watch together and see where it all went wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the $10 million studio. I'm your host, Coffeezilla, and don't forget to pump the stock that's not a stock. Zilla, guys, it's free. You just like, subscribe, and the dividends, they start rolling in. Now, getting into this response video right up front, let's put the cans on. Let's dodge the board. Let's do it, guys. Right here. Here it is, guys. The big response video. First of all, Techlead looks a little sad. Oh, that disliked isn't doing so well. Okay, let's throw him a like there. I'm here for you, Tech. Looks like he could use it, but let's get into this catastrophe together.
How's my hair? Looking sharp? It's tough being successful. It's lonely at the top. As they say, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. What I meant to say was that I think we really have a chance of going to the moon.
So basically, right away, Techlead doubles down and says that Million Token is doing better than ever.
Making a moon landing with Million Token, the hottest cryptocurrency right now on social media. In fact, just recently, Million Token has been trending on subreddit, on CoinGecko, most visited, most trending cryptocurrency.
Now, this is the beginning of the reality bubble of Techlead. It's a manipulator tactic where you try to repeat a lie long enough to make it true. He'll do that throughout this story. But the reality of Million Token is this. It's a crypto that's down about 80%. But if you listen to Techlead tell it, sounds like it's at all-time highs. And the person you have to thank for that is apparently me.
It's because of so much press recently. What do we have to thank for this? Coffeezilla.
Ooh, the big bad wolf. Gonna blow your Ponzi coin down. Get ready. Don't listen to me, guys. Don't listen to me. Why?
He goes around basically calling projects scams, and maybe he generates some good press for himself. He virtue signals, and then people think that he's a hero for calling everything a scam. Life is a scam. Okay, he's a hero. This is really just victim mentality.
Victim mentality, guys. You don't want victim mentality. Techlead is very much against it.
Sure, life's unfair. And you can complain about everything out there. You can say that government's a scam. But what are you really going to do about it?
Wow, this guy hates victim mentality, which is weird because right after this video, due to the likes and dislikes, he went on a unhinged Twitter rant where he tried to accuse me of being racist against him. Apparently, that's the only explanation for why I called his coin a scam. Is Coffeezilla racist? His hatred for Asian people like myself is really unjustified. Now, that's an interesting strategy, pulling the race card. Let's see if it pays off for him, guys, because the only problem is Techlead doesn't even agree with Techlead's own use of the race card.
Ability is that early on, I just decided I don't really want to be playing the race card everywhere I go.
Yeah, guys, he would never do such a thing, play the race card. Why? Well, because according to him, doing so would be a
victim mentality,
which Techlead would never have.
You just start blaming other people for your position, and you just take on the victim mentality, the victim mindset, and you start saying, it's because I was born in this way. It's because you're being racist against me.
That didn't turn out so well. You look like a giant hypocrite right there. You're saying, don't listen to Coffeezilla. He's the guy with the victim mentality. And also people who play the race card have a victim mentality. And then because you don't have any arguments, oh, you play the race card. I mean, maybe you guys shouldn't listen to Techlead, guys. Maybe you shouldn't listen to the guy playing the victim mentality. But moving back to the video, the biggest annoyance I had in this video, before it went full delusional, is just kind of the disappointment that Techlead didn't actually address any of my points. Something that the commenters picked up on. Quote, I don't want to brush off his accusations. Brushes off Zilla's accusations. A 10-minute response video where none of the major claims are addressed. Dude, the first thing you did was attempt to play the race card. How can you sit there and mention the victim mentality with a straight face? You dodged every valid question and then tried to compare yourself to a pirate. Now, hold on, we might be getting ahead of ourselves with the pirate thing. But these guys, these commenters are right. Techlead doesn't address the substantial criticism, so it's kind of annoying. And in that sense, I don't have too much to add there, because if you're not going to address the fact that like your coin is a Ponzi scheme, what am I supposed to say exactly? But one thing I can add is that, to my surprise, I found out that Techlead a few months ago actually agreed with me that Ponzi schemes are bad. Check it out.
Recently, some information has come to light that has made me skeptical about this whole cryptocurrency market, thinking that the whole thing could be being pumped up by a Ponzi scheme. And I wanted to make this video quickly to warn any of you out there as well who may have substantial life savings of your own also in cryptocurrencies.
So a few months ago, he's calling out Ponzi schemes when I guess it was financially convenient and socially convenient to do so. But then I guess he figured out if you can't beat him, why not join him? And this pattern of Techlead calling out scams and then doing the exact opposite doesn't even stop there. He also called Binance a scam a while back.
But what we need to talk about today is something extremely serious, which are the exit scams and people getting rug pulled, losing potentially their life savings. This is exactly what happened with people over in Binance.
So here he is calling out Binance, but hey, what's this? The video has been unlisted. Why? Maybe it's because Techlead is now trying to get Million Token listed on Binance. Here he's tweeting Binance listing at the CEO. So Techlead calls out the scam until it's time for him to run a scam. And then he pretends that what I do, it's virtue signaling. It's a victim mentality.
He goes around basically calling projects scams, and maybe he generates some good press for himself. He virtue signals.
So Techlead calls out scams when it's convenient and when he's getting praised to do so. But the second it's more convenient for him to run his own scam, suddenly it's virtue signaling to do what I do. It's so funny to me to watch Techlead completely contradict himself every few months. Whenever he finds a new grift or he needs to do it, it's expedient for him to completely change his value system. But there is one point Techlead did address of mine. And this was the part where I said he lied about saying that he put $1 million of his own money into Million Token. And guess what? He admits I'm right.
And to clarify, okay, when I started the project, I bootstrapped with 50,000 USD coins paired to 50,000 Million tokens.
That's exactly what I said. So he's admitting it. He did not put in $1 million of his own money. He used your money.
I had already collected about 100,000 USD coins. So I used those to continue deploying more tokens, which would bring in more USD coins. And
now he tries to weasel out of this by saying, oh, it's still backed by $1, whatever. The bottom line is he lied about the exact launch statement of his coin.
I'm putting $1 million of my own money into this to get it started.
He lied. He just admitted it. I mean, it's a scam, folks. But this is where the video really takes a turn for the delusional, because besides avoiding all the major points, Techlead, it seems like, decides to go mask off villain mode. Because he essentially said the fact he brought bad press to his own project was actually a good thing.
And so it's kind of like Genghis Khan, Napoleon, or Captain Blackbeard, these iconic historical figures. And, some of these people were even villains. Sure, you could say that Captain Blackbeard was a scammer. He even killed people, and yet they are legends in history, and there is value with these people.
Yo, this man really just said, yes, Blackbeard killed people. Yes, he was a scam. But isn't it cool that you know his name? No! And by the way, you're not a legend. You're on Coffeezilla. That doesn't make you famous. But this tells you so much about the psychology at play here. It's all about fame. That's all that matters to Techlead. And it's an illness that clout chasers have. It's like followers are the only thing that matters, and anything that gets you followers must be good. And honestly, it's cringy. It really reminds me of this guy that was seen on Dr. Phil. I mean, you'd look at this guy and think he's got a mental illness.
I mean, I don't talk to my family.
Why not?
They're irrelevant.
They're irrelevant?
None of them have followers. If they got followers or got rich, I'd probably talk to them again.
Now, hang on a minute. Did you just say I don't talk to my family because they don't have followers?
If they had followers, they'd be here right now.
This is honestly the Techlead mentality. It's like, hey, all that matters is followers, good press, bad press. What does it matter, guys? It's all about being a legend. You got to be a legend. And if you're wondering, does Techlead really believe this? Just listen to what he has to say right after that clip.
I bet that if I were to get arrested and go to jail, the price of Million token would skyrocket because it would just be legendary. You know, like it took this millionaire down. It ended this guy's career. It destroyed his reputation. This was the cryptocurrency that did it in for this guy.
Look, this is unhinged. This is delusional. Like, first, it's factually wrong. Look at the price of something like, I don't know, BitConnect, you know, after people were were arrested. The price did not exactly skyrocket for coins that turn out to be scams. But secondly, getting put in jail doesn't make you a legend. It makes you a criminal. And criminals are a dime a dozen. You're not cool if you're a criminal. But here's the thing. You can't talk sense to somebody like Techlead, right? It doesn't work. And the reason is he thinks he's smarter than everybody.
All due respect to people like Coffeezilla, and I'm sure that he works hard and he's got the best of intentions. I'm just operating at a totally different level than him, right? So like if he's operating here, I'm like up here. I'm pretty up there.
It's literally the I'm the big brain meme. It's like talking about how high your IQ is. Hey, I belong to Mensa. Like everybody else, Coffeezilla down here, me up here. This is the level where you say, I don't play the race card and then play the race card. It's just, you wouldn't understand, guys. It's a level you're not at. You and me, we're not there. And look, unfortunately, you can't reason with people who think they're up here. They believe they're superior to everyone else until it's time to play the victim card. And then they're, of course, happy to play that too. But that's basically the whole video. Techlead acts like he's going to address all my points, never does. Goes on a rant about how getting arrested would be great for his coin. And then when his back is against the wall because people are seeing through his manipulation tactics and downvoting the video, he goes on Twitter and tries to call me racist, which he said he would never do.
Early on, I just decided I don't really want to be playing the race card everywhere I go. You just start blaming other people for your position and you just take on the victim mentality, the victim mindset.
Oh, and I almost forgot. Like, yeah, he also tried to dox me. Yeah, I almost left that out of this piece. Using an old debunked piece of blackmail that we talked about in this video. Remember, this is the thing Swag Academy tried to catch me out on, but retracted immediately because it's literal blackmail and a dox. Now, I'm blurring out most of it for obvious reasons, but look at what he said. He goes, want some hard facts. Coffeezilla is a reported And then, of course, you have the obligatory, this is why lions do not concern themselves with the opinions of sheep. Yo, this is so insane, defamatory, fully debunked, that when I saw it, I laughed because I was like, oh, this guy must be completely out of options if this is the best he can come up with. Trying to smear me with anything and everything he can find and not even trying to fact check it. And of course, I immediately DM'd him, told him it was defamatory, and to his credit, he deleted it and put up a statement. Correction on the last tweet. To be fair, the allegations on Coffee were later debunked. He's got haters, apparently. And I appreciate him correcting the record. This is obviously the right thing to do. But let's make no mistake here. It's wrong to dox somebody, period. Even if it didn't contain blackmail, which in this case it did. And don't forget, the same thing happened to Trin Black after he criticized Matt Tran and Techlead. But people, for some reason, gave Techlead a pass in this case. I wonder if they're going to give him a pass again to dox people, and everyone just seems to be fine with it. I don't know. I'm sickened by this, but honestly, I think it's a distraction from the real point, which is the actual arguments against Million Token going completely unaddressed. He still profited millions from his followers. He still ran ads about his scam and lied about his ownership in those ads. He still created a Ponzi coin after saying Ponzi schemes are bad. He still called critics racist after saying he'd never play the race card. He doxes critics when they try to call him out. And he's still trying to gaslight his way out of it with his fans. Whether it works is, I guess, up to you guys. But either way, we here at Coffeezilla headquarters, well, we're going to continue to try to keep unearthing these schemes and shining a light for everyone in this crypto space. That's basically it. Thanks for watching. Smash like and subscribe to Pump the Zilla, and I'll see you in the next one.
All the promises you made, all the kids you said you'd save, but what a shame, you're a fraud. Are you the same as who you're saying? No, you're not.